And welcome everyone. Salut to financial markets lag awaiting DOGE. So that's where we are right now, everybody. Let me see if I can adjust this light, get a little more light on me. There we go. And what we have right now is that we just had Secretary of Commerce Howard Lutnick sworn in, and then Small Business Association Kelly Loeffler has just been sworn in. Now we're waiting on Jamison Greer, Trade Representative, Lori Chavez, Secretary of Labor, Linda McMahon, Secretary of Education, and then Elise Stefanik, representative to the United Nations. So right now, Trump has 18 of his 22 cabinet picks confirmed and sworn in and in their jobs. And that is very swift. That is unprecedented. And he's moving well. Still, financial markets now are waiting for Secretary of Commerce Howard Lutnick and Small Business Association Director Kelly Loeffler to begin working with David Sachs, the crypto czar, and Scott Bessent, who is Secretary of the Treasury. And then they still need to get Federal Chair Jerome Powell, who is trying to have the biggest ball swinging around and like a wrecking ball, that the Federal Reserve is the biggest wrecking ball on the scrapyard. And so they have to Jerome Powell is going to have to recognize that the president has a larger wrecking ball and he calls the shots. And so I'm predicting it's going to be at the end of March, the beginning of April, where they finally get Fed Chair Jerome Powell on board with the president's agenda. And so with that, the market should continue to zigzag. And I expect that to happen all the way into the summer. The summer is when, like, late May, early June will be the first signs of recovery from the economy. So, I want to kick it to you straight and everything, but let's check out where Bitcoin is. Bitcoin has just been zigzagging for the last 3 to 4 weeks because there's nothing really to report. Bitcoin is down $148 to the price of $96,464. Ethereum is down $16 to the price of $2,749. The S&P should be up, but it's down $106 to the price of $6,029. And finally, the Dow Jones should be down as well. And the Dow Jones is down $748 to the price of $43,428. So as you can see, market sentiment is in a lull because they're all waiting for something to happen, because Donald Trump finally is getting his money people confirmed. That is Howard Lutnick, Secretary of Commerce, Kelly Loeffler, Secretary of the Small Business Association. They finally have HUD, the director of HUD, in there. And then they still need Lori Chavez for labor policies. And then, of course, Jamison Greer for trade representatives. So, they've slowed it up, but for the most part, things are in order. And then they have Scott Bessent, Secretary of Treasury, and David Sachs, the crypto czar. And then we've yet to see who's going to be appointed to the SEC, because all of this is contingent upon they have to get Jerome Powell on board. And one way or another, Jerome Powell needs to understand he needs to get on board. So with that, we'll be back tomorrow. I don't expect really any movement abroad or overnight in the markets. Like I said before, it's going to take like an additional 4 weeks for them to begin the strong talks with Jerome Powell on the crypto. So everybody, Don't expect a lot to happen with crypto. I expect there to be more movement in the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones Industrial Average over the next 4 weeks. And once they get in this coming week, Lori Chavez will be confirmed as Secretary of Labor, and Jameson Greer will be confirmed as trade representatives. And then they'll just finish it off with Elise Stefanik with United Nations. And of course, Donald Trump wants to withdraw the United States from the United Nations. So there's really no hurry to make that happen. And then with Linda McMahon, they want to close the Department of Education. So, as soon as she gets confirmed, her job will be pretty much to put herself out of a job. And this is in addition to scaling down, to shutting down FEMA, the Department of Homeland Security, scaling down the FBI and the CIA, scaling down the IRS, and stop allowing these bureaucrats who are unelected, who end up being lifelong people, to set their own political agenda and make the country go in the direction that they want it to go. So this is very promising news for everybody. So with that, we're going to sign out today. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.